Hello, everyone. This series, Her All Along, this series is all about women finally realizing who they are, right? Like you have been powerful this whole time, but you might just not move like it, all right? And one thing about becoming your best self, that person you know you're supposed to be, right? You don't accidentally become that. You have to pursue that aggressively, right? And I have a saying, and my saying is that only dead fish go with the flow. So whether you want a new body, whether you want a new career, whether you want, let's say, to relocate, whether you want a new house, whatever it is you want, in this day and age, nothing will be given to you. You have to go after it aggressively. Isn't that right, Jessica?
Yes, it is.
Yes. And so I know I got my insurance friends on here and I spoke about how, we are going to talk about how you can get leads online, which is so important. Okay. If you are in the insurance industry and you got my message and you saw my video, let me know in the chat. Okay. Because this is the thing. And one thing I know for sure, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to post online, period, so that you can get some sales. So if you watch this episode, by the end of it, you will know exactly what you're doing online to get sales. But one thing I know for sure is that your business matches your life. Okay?
Yes.
Drop it in the chat. Your business matches your life. So if your life isn't together, your business isn't together. Okay? And I feel like I have the perfect person. Okay? The very perfect person to help us do both. Okay? All right, let's see here. I have brought someone I trust to you all, someone I respect, which I think is important, someone who I know tells the truth, okay? Even when you don't ask for it.
Facts.
Facts, that's you, okay? Right? I have Miss Jessica Winston, brand strategist. Jessica is based right here in North Carolina, and she brings a strategic eye and a marketing background to the world of branding. She calls herself the queen of unsolicited advice, okay? But it's good advice, all right? And she is, okay, honestly, because if Jessica sees one thing that could make your life easier, your brand clearer, and your money cleaner, okay, she's going to tell you. And after years of people saying, Jess, I did what you said and it worked. Okay. And this I know for sure. On this one, I can testify for this one. She went from running her mouth to running a successful business. Jessica, welcome to Get Well with Mel.
Thank you.
You are
it feels
so
good to be here.
Listen, what an intro.
Right?
What an intro. When I was
I feel famous.
You feel famous? Listen, when I was reading your bio, okay, I was like, she said this, but I'm like, this is totally you. Yeah,
It's me.
It's you. It's you. Jessica's always calling me with great ideas. And just to let y'all know, she helped me work on this show. Yes, she did. She helped
I did a little support, a little support.
She was supporting in the background. And I think like I love that because she has two sides of the story. Like she can do front end and she can also do back end, which I think is important. So she was helping me get everything together. So Jessica, would you say if your life is chaotic, your business will be too?
Absolutely. They work hand in hand. And also, too, to add, it definitely starts with you because your brand, it's especially service-based entrepreneurs, it can only be and go as high as you see yourself.
I believe that. I believe that.
So it works hand in hand.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does work hand in hand.
It does.
So let's keep it going here.
Okay.
All right, because we gonna get into
I
it.
was about to say, let's get into it.
All right, we have to get into it because we have to talk about your life and your business, right? And first thing, y'all, before we get that business together, we're going to get our lives together. All right. So let's keep it going around here. So what I kind of wanted to start off with you all was telling y'all my story. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all my story. I've never told it on this show before. And first of all, I believe that it is moments in your life, okay, when you have to answer the call of your destiny. Really. And sometimes to discover it, you have to hit a brick wall and you got to make a choice. All right. And I've kind of run into that twice in my life. where I've had to, I call it answering a call. Okay. The first time, y'all, is when I left Maryland in 2015. Alrighty. And I've never really gave the details of this into now, but it's just so important because I know that this story is going to encourage someone out there. Okay. So I left Maryland in 2015. Okay. As you all can see, I left everything in my apartment and I just moved to North Carolina. Yes. I felt like I was living in the Truman Show. Do you know about the Truman Show? All right, shout out to out there if you know about the Truman Show. And it was just like the same day over and over, okay? I had a job going nowhere, working at the bank, okay? My man at the time, I'm going to just say he was cheating on me with a girl who lived upstairs.
Oh, God.
Yes, girl, and y'all, it was crazy. She
pearls
like,
to clutch.
girl, she came in my job and told me. Her sister, cousin, girl, yes. So it was just it. I just couldn't take it. And you know, I knew I wanted better for myself. I knew that I could be better for myself. But the friends and the people around me at the time, they only wanted me to be the version that they were comfortable with. If you all know what I mean.
I know about that.
You know about that? Yes. It was just like I knew I was better than the things I had done. Okay. I knew I was better than that. And I just wanted to just restart. I just wanted to grow. And I just really felt trapped, you know? Hey, listen, if anybody out there is feeling me, let me know in the comments if you know exactly what I mean. Okay. So one day when I hit that brick wall, y'all, I went and I Googled safest places to live in America. Okay. Yeah. Because I was living in Baltimore. And, okay. I mean, it's real out there. So I was living in Baltimore and I just needed a change. So I found out about Cary, North Carolina, which is considered one of the safest places in America. I thought it would be a place, something different, something not as busy to de-stress. So I literally drove to North Carolina.
Wow.
With my blue Volkswagen CC, and I took a job at Walmart. Okay. And now people always ask me, they say, why did you leave everything in your apartment? Well, the thing is that I wanted to take my furniture, but I found out that I had bed bugs. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, I had bed bugs. So, you know, I was just like, this is God saying to me, okay, I want you to leave everything.
Literally.
Literally. And it's like I had my dream furniture. Like I had this bed I had been looking at ever since I was a little girl. I got my couch custom built by Lazy Boy. Like
I was about to say, a lot of people don't know you put together a house.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
I can imagine.
Did I show you? You've never been to my house.
No, I've seen like on the
The
side
people-
you put together a house.
Listen, I did. And you know what? That all came about. Like God was just so in that too. But yes, like I really, I had a custom couch, everything. So to not be able to take my stuff and literally move in my car to a place that I had never been, like it was just, that's just how bad it was. Like it was just a brick wall. I just needed a change. Okay. So anyway, I come down here to North Carolina. I built a call center. Like I said, first I started working at Walmart because it's a process. Okay.
It is.
I built the call center, had the staff, you know, doing my television commercials, all the things.
Yes.
All the things. And, you know, I hit the second brick wall in 2023, even though to everyone it was going great. And this is something I've never talked about before. What happened in 2023
Let me get some water.
and how I got here. Yes, I'm giving y'all the tea in my life. So anyway, even though I had everything, making tons of money, you know, I was in a tumultuous relationship again. And it was with somebody we worked together. And even though things looked great on the outside, I still felt very trapped. Okay. And when I say trapped, it wasn't just him. It's just that like I wanted freedom. Alrighty. You know, as a business owner, and let me know in the chat if you understand this, but as a business owner, I got to a point where I just wanted to take care of myself. Because when you're a business owner, you sacrifice, right? You sacrifice for everyone. We take care of everyone. Like, everyone gets paid before you.
Lord
Right?
Jesus.
You got to be a therapist because sometimes people miss work. You got to empathize with that.
Yes.
You know, it was like every time I would leave or at least try to take a vacation, something
Maybe
would
another fire.
Girl, you know, like, you all understand, like, every time I would take a vacation, it's like somebody would leave, somebody would quit, somebody would get hurt. Like, it's just, I mean, you know, Jessica, her husband runs a barbershop.
Yes.
So she understands what I'm talking about. And if you understand what I'm talking about in the chat, let me know. And it was just like, I was making the money, but I was just stressed. Okay. I was just super stressed. I was just not happy. And I remember, like, it was my birthday. And I said, you know what? I said, you know, I'm in my mid-30s. I can't keep imagining my life like this. You know, I looked in the mirror. I didn't even know who I was. I had gained like 50 pounds. Yes. Okay. And if you all been following, you know, so anyway, so what I did, of course, me and that young man are no longer together. Praise him, okay? Praise him, okay? You know, wish you the best. Sure, he's watching, okay? So did that, you know, I sold the majority of my business, started traveling, dropped the 50 pounds, and I literally got my happy back, you know? And that decision unlocked something in me, right? It gave me permission for me to pursue something that I wanted to for years. Because this is the thing, you all. A lot of you all have dreams that you all cannot pursue because something is holding you back. For me, it was my circumstances, right? It was my staff, my responsibilities, right? It was those things, right? My financial obligations,
Right, exactly.
Everything, right? But when I got rid of that, it allowed me, again, to have a life to travel. That's when I started getting the media opportunities with TEDx, right? I went viral we got like over 5 million views online, right? And so this is one of the deals that I got when I was doing my 90 days to become a talk show host.
Yes.
Yeah, so one of the deals I got, y'all, Google actually contacted me, right? Because that Medicare video went viral and they wanted to license it for their top moments of 2025.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
That's not small. You can't blow past that.
I know, right? That's a big deal, right? That's a really big deal.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. Listen, y'all. So those are the types of things that happen once I kind of started walking in my true identity. I ended up on the world news. You know, I'm one of the nation's leading voices in healthcare.
Yes.
Period. Okay. Just everything. And things just keep happening and happening and happening because I moved into my true identity. And, you know, a lot of things happen to me that I can say that you cannot buy. And that's how you know it's real. You know, because there are opportunities in rooms that you cannot buy your way into. Right? They have to align with your identity.
Very true.
And that's what I was able to do. And again, you all can too. All right. Listen, we got some comments. Check out what do the comments say, Torrance?
Me too.
What they say? Read them to me, Jessica.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Okay, so first one, someone, of course, just says hello. We know that was Christopher. And then it says hi, stress, because
Who's
I
that?
think that was Melody. That's on Facebook.
Melody?
And
Okay.
she says hi, stress, probably commenting around all of your obligations. Because people don't see they were blessings, but blessings can be heavy sometimes.
Blessings are
especially
heavy.
in family. Yes. There's another person that says congratulations. This is a life insurance person. It is on Facebook.
Okay.
I see Kat Rennie.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
And then
Kat.
Melody again says congratulations, and that's on Facebook too.
Oh, thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. Yes, like I'm telling y'all, it's just miracles have happened. Because, you know, those of you all have been following me, I actually disappeared for a few years, okay? Like a year, just to really like get myself together. And sometimes you all have to take a step back to take a step up.
Very true.
Can we agree?
That's true.
We have to take a step back to take a step up. What did someone say?
Tanda, I'm sorry. It's Miss Harrell. Facebook as well. She just says hello. Keyshawn says, I'm sorry, I'm driving. But that's okay, girl. Keep watching.
Okay. All right. So next up, y'all, what I want to do, I want to talk about the process of changing your life because this is a process. Okay, it is. And what I want to talk about here are the 3 steps to change your life so you can step into your true identity. All right. So if you haven't been taking notes this whole time, now is the time for you to take notes. Okay. So, number one, of course, you're going to write down your goals. Everybody's going to write down their goals, but you just don't stop at writing down your goals, right, Jessica?
Right.
You can't stop there. What you need to do is write down 3 obstacles that will stop you from reaching those goals. Okay. Whether it is a mindset, negative self-talk, a relationship, childcare, fear. Okay. So somebody want to put a goal in the chat and we'll work through it. But I can tell you mine. Let's talk about weight loss. Okay. Weight loss. Because I lost 50 pounds. So I know all about it. Alrighty. So weight loss. That's my goal. I want to lose 30 pounds. All right. Well, what would stop me from losing the weight? Number one, a busy schedule.
That's something people don't think about, but that's so true.
A busy schedule. Sometimes you got a lot of obligations. Okay. Number 2, it would be maybe figuring out what to eat.
Yeah.
Because I don't cook. Okay. Number 3, the third thing that might is because I don't have a support system.
Very true.
You have kids. You got to figure out what they want to eat as well. Okay. Those are all obstacles. And the reason why you have to write down the obstacles stopping you is because sometimes plan A doesn't work.
Okay. Need a couple tries.
Yeah. Plan A doesn't work. Plan B might not work. But plan C could work. And if you get caught up in just, oh, plan A didn't work and you quit, which a lot of people do, and you don't have a game plan, right? It's just like having a GPS to get you to a destination. If Route A has a lot of traffic, guess what? It reroutes you to Route B. If Route B, has an accident, it reroutes you to Route C, and then you get there. Okay? And that's what you have to look at your goals. Next, step 2. Now this is the biggest one for me. Y'all, you have to get comfortable with being seen doing.
That's good.
Yes.
That could also mean being seen messing up.
Yes. They talk about living out loud. So many people, who here in the chat, let me
really
know,
good.
even if it's a replay, right? Who here has ever heard do things in secret until you make it? Write that in the chat if that's what you heard. We got some comments. What are they saying?
The last one says imposter syndrome. This is going to be Miss Harrell again.
Yeah.
She's on Facebook. She said it definitely had her in a chokehold.
Yes, imposter syndrome. Absolutely. And so being seen doing, let me talk about that. So you have to get comfortable with adjusting in real time. Okay. Most people hate that. You want to hide until it's perfect. Okay. But sometimes growth happens in public. Sometimes L's happen in public too. Okay. Y'all heard my story. It was people watching, everyone here has people who are going to be witness to their lives, witness to your stories. Like think of your parents, think of your children, right? Think of your brothers and sisters. They're all witnesses to your lives. They've seen you at different stages. Now on social media too, right? People are witnesses to your lives.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Especially social media.
Absolutely, but you have to get comfortable with that. You all even see me doing a nationwide talk show host in 90 days. Everything wasn't together. But one thing that I can tell you all is that I met some of the best people in the world during this. It's so many people who just helped me. Shout out to Keith Perrin at FUBU. Shout out to Mr. Willie Jolly, right? And all the other folks. So many people helped me because they knew that I was trying to achieve something and they wanted to be part of the journey.
People are agreeing. They're like, okay, yes, I'm comfortable.
Yes, who's that?
I'm not comfortable living out loud. I want to say Rosalind Jones. This is on YouTube.
On YouTube? Okay, shout out with
with
Rosalind.
Yes, I want to hide until I'm perfect. Perfection can hold you back.
Perfection does hold people back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, perfection does. And like Nike said, sometimes you just got to do it. All right. So let me know y'all like what I'm talking about. Okay. And this is the third thing. All righty. And this is where the therapy comes in. Okay. Shout out to therapy. Honor your inner man. Let's talk about that. You have to honor your inner man. And I think out of everything here, this has set me free. Okay. Because this is your thing. Your inner man is your need for respect. That is your inner man, your need for respect. Because you ever hear people talk about a deal or you might do a deal with a person and in a deal you feel resentment because you feel like you might have gotten taken advantage of. And the reason why you feel that way is because you're not honoring your inner man. That need for respect. Okay? Like when I do a deal with a person, I'm like, it's not a good deal unless we both win.
Right.
I'm not here to take advantage of a person, right?
Right.
So listen, let me give you all another example of this, right? Let's say, you might get into an argument with a spouse, right? You might, or they may tell you to do something, or they did something to you that upset you, and you don't let them know. Okay? Well, guess what? You start to feel some type of way about that, right?
You do. It can be hidden until it's not so much anymore.
And that's when you blow up.
Right.
And that's when you blow up because you're not honoring the inner man. And I feel like for myself, this was big for me. And maybe some of you all out here watching it can understand when you grow up in environments that could be hostile, right? Where, especially, if you grew up in a hood, you know what I mean? Certain things you might say could end up in a fight. Okay. Just very explosive things. That right there kind of makes you not want to say anything because you're walking on eggshells, right? You just kind of want to be able to live. You're just trying to survive.
Right.
Right. Another thing too is that, sometimes, and I could say this for myself, you might not know how to express yourself. Some people don't have the words to express their feelings.
That's true.
That's why they fight. You know what I mean? Like in certain environments, in the hood.
Very true.
Yeah. People don't know how to say, well, you mean I feel a little indifferent. That really, could we work through this? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really have the words to express themselves. They don't have the language.
Right.
Or they're afraid to say anything. And so it causes resentment. You feel, in a sense, slighted. You feel disrespected. And then the next thing you know, guess what? You blew up.
Right.
And the problem's a lot bigger than it could have been.
For sure.
Yes. And you still don't know what to say, to even calm that down. So it's
just a cycle. It keeps going over and over and over.
It is. It's a cycle. And that's why I say honoring your inner man is the number one thing. You have to honor your inner man. So like with me now, you all, like if I don't like something, I speak up. And I think I know I'm so effective at it now because I can still maintain the relationship later.
That's a good key indicator.
Yeah, that's a good key indicator because the old Melissa, once I finished telling you, because I'll just let it flow, no tact, I knew that, hey, we weren't going to be friends later. You know what I mean? And now I have the tools, right? I where, hey, we can still be cool later. I don't have that resentment.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You can communicate better. So those three things, right? Honoring your inner man, right? Getting what you need, getting that respect that you need so you can stand tall. Because it's about you too. Okay? Number 2, getting comfortable being seen doing. Do not hide anymore. Okay? And number 1, write down your goals and 3 obstacles. Let's go right now to the comments. What are the comments saying? I feel like we missed.
Comment was Miss Terrell, and I believe she was coming from Facebook. Oh, there's another one. Facebook, she just said same. She completely agrees and gives you some love there. There is somebody else. Rosalind, love it. Honor my inner man. I think that was really relatable for a lot of us.
Yes, absolutely.
Because we don't think about that.
Yeah.
Until it's too late.
Until it's too late. Because guess what? If you're doing a deal, if you're doing business, if you're in a relationship, right? Everybody needs something.
All the time.
Everybody needs something. Everyone has an angle. You just do. Everyone needs something. Okay? And you have to make sure you get what you need. And they got to make sure they get what they need too.
Absolutely.
And that's where communication comes in. That's true intimacy. Period. And you can say that and be respectful, right? And you all can have a discussion. And I will say this too. A lot of times, this honoring your inner man, being able to speak up, being able to communicate, it avoids so much drama, so much confusion, because now you are really getting perspective on where the other person is coming from, which I think 98% of the arguments and misunderstandings in this world, the misunderstandings,
Hands down.
yeah, happen because we don't
Clarity.
have perspective. Somebody just left a comment, and then I got something very special to tell you.
They did say that they are loving the getting comfortable scene doing.
Who said that?
This is a YouTube again. It's a business name, the Insurance Sales Queen. But she loves
Shout
that
out to
idea.
Mary. Thank
Being
you,
seen
Mary.
doing.
Yes, being seen doing. And Mary, she is doing it, y'all. Listen, messing up, failing. They talk about failing forward, messing up, all that. That is all part of the process.
It is. And there's no shame in it.
And it's no shame in it. People are so afraid to change. Okay? And I want you to get out of that. Do you hear me? I want you to get out of that. It is okay if you change. In 2026, listen, we are not playing. Okay? We are not playing in 2026. It is now or never. In 2025, I think it's already changed in 2025.
Yeah.
Like this year in 2025, let me know in the chat if you agree that we saw a lot of people get serious.
So many. There is a theme actually on TikTok. One of my homegirls uses it a lot. And she'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But she says it's a strict program over here. Strict. A strict program. We're changing for the better.
Yes.
Lives, businesses, all of it.
Yes, absolutely. Because we saw, especially with the pandemic, then 2025 with all the chaos going on, you either going to get with it or get left behind and become a victim of capitalism. Yeah. So you all, I told y'all at the beginning that I had a very special announcement today. Okay, let's put an announcement in the chat, because listen, you need to pause what you're doing and listen in, get close, because we are doing something big around here. All right. So we are hosting our first Her All Along rooftop vision board brunch.
Yes.
Rooftop. Okay. Rooftop vision board brunch 2026. I'm going to help you all, step into the fullness of the person that you are meant to be. Get the life and get the business you want. And Jessica, right here, she is actually going to be one of the speakers.
I'll be there.
Okay. And then we also have Jennifer. She's going to help you get the relationship you want.
Yes.
Jennifer Mason. Shout out to her. Okay. It's going to be amazing, y'all. And it's going to be January 24th. Okay. Now, this is not just a brunch. This is not just a vision board party. This is a decision-making room, okay? Decisions will be made here, all right, on how the rest of your life is going to look, okay? We're going after it. We're going to have some high-level networking. We're going to have, of course, unlimited mimosas and brunch, okay? Yes. So we're going to be feeling great. You're going to learn how to get the body you want in the new year. If you plan on losing weight this year, let me know in the comments.
I would comment, but I'm just going to throw my hand up.
All right.
Yes.
Listen, if you want to lose weight, we're going to help you lose weight
sub,
this year.
tired of sucking in.
Okay, we're going to have somebody there to help you do that. I'm going to talk about that. Okay? Also, too, we're going to help you get the relationship you want. All right? Listen, you in a relationship now? You want it to get better?
Right.
You want a new one? All right, this is going to be the room for you. Because let me tell you, relationships, they start with you. You get the relationship that you are, right? So we're going to talk about that. All right. Also, too, I'm going to teach y'all how to become a household name. Okay.
Love that.
We're going to talk about how to become a household name, how I got the TED Talks, how I get on the TV, okay, how the clients remember me, all that. I'm going to be giving it in there. All right. How to get those social media clicks. We're going to talk about what you should post daily. Alrighty. And of course, we're going to get a brand, build a brand that you will get daily sales. Okay. You're going to receive the 2026 Get the Life You Want workbook. And yes, rooftop, because elevation matters. Elevation matters. The scenery matters. Now, if you are not in Raleigh, that's good. It's all right. Guess what? We are going to have a virtual version as well. All right. So if you just go to www.melissadhall.com/events. Okay. You could click right there And I actually have a discount. You don't have to use the code. The code is live, but don't worry about it. I've already just discounted it for you. Usually the tickets are like $97 for the in-person and $59.99 for the virtual, but I have severely discounted them for you all for 48 hours. So you all can go right now and get your ticket. This event will sell out. There is limited seating, but it is so important that in 2026 that you step into the woman, the person that you are meant to be. Okay? We're going to change your life and we're going to change your business.
Yes, we will.
Period. And I'm hiring the best people who've already done it. All right? We're going to answer everything. Let's check out. Okay, y'all see the flyer? It's beautiful. And if anybody who knows about my parties, okay, check out the comments. Let me check out the comments. If anybody here knows about my parties, first of all, I know how to party. I know how to throw a party. My parties are top tier. They're beautiful. I do not skimp on anything. Okay, so this is it. And like I said, the venue, secret venue in Raleigh. Okay, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a time.
It's going to be a time.
It's going to be a time.
A life-changing time.
A life-changing time. So go ahead and get those early bird tickets. Go to melissadhall.com/events. Go right now and let me know in the chat when you go ahead and get one. Who's going to be first? All right. So while we're doing that, let's move on. All right. So next up, we're going to go to the business side of things.
Okay.
Okay. While they're going ahead and doing that. So Jessica here to transition us in.